The European Union has allocated almost €2 billion for defense industry development programs. As stated by the European Commission, we are talking about increasing the production of ammunition, joint procurement and new developments. Thus, by the end of 2025, the EU plans to increase ammunition production capacity to 2 million shells per year. The European Commission has selected 31 projects to help the European industry increase its ammunition production. The projects will be financed by €513 million from the budgets of the EU and Norway, says a statement on the website of the European Commission.
The act in support of ammunition production as soon as possible is in motion. This is the first time we use the EU budget to support the defense industrial production capacities. Unprecedented. The signal we send is clear. Europe is ready to produce more, faster and together as Europeans. Thierry Breton, European Commissioner for Internal Market, from a statement on the European Commission website.
According to the Finnish defense minister, if the EU investment is implemented, Finland intends to increase ammunition production tenfold compared to the period before the full-scale Russian war against Ukraine. For example, in December 2023, the country's Ministry of Defense allocated about €24 million to increase domestic production of ammunition.
This decision will finance investments that are critical to security of supply and provide long-term support for Ukraine. Antti Hakanen, Minister of Defense of Finland, from a statement on the department's website.
On March the 5th, the European Commission and EU diplomacy chief Josep Borrell presented a new European defense industrial strategy. It includes measures to support the competitiveness and readiness of the EU defense industry. It also provides for the integration of the Ukrainian military-industrial complex into the European one.
We Europeans increase our strategic responsibility. Europe must stand on its own feet in matters of defense as soon as possible. We Europeans and US, we are deeply intertwined, our interests are deeply intertwined, and we should do more together in order to prevent Ukraine losing this war.
On March the 7th, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said that the European Union must do more for defense, replenish and modernize weapons.
The risks of war should not be overblown, but they should be prepared for. And that starts with the urgent need to rebuild, replenish and modernize member states' armed forces. That means turbocharging our defense industrial capacity in the next 5 years. At the heart of this must be a simple principle. Europe must spend more, spend better, spend European. Europe has shown and proven that it will support Ukraine for as long as it takes.
Earlier, Western intelligence agencies warned of a Russian military threat to NATO's eastern flank, and they called on Europe to strengthen its defense. Moldova and the Baltic states are in great danger, politicians note. In January 2024, the commander-in-chief of the Norwegian Armed Forces, General Eirik Kristoffersen, said that his country had little time left before a possible attack from Russia. At the same time, according to the conclusions of American intelligence, Russia does not want a direct military clash with the NATO and will not cross the line of direct confrontation yet, because the war unleashed against Ukraine turned into big problems for Russia. This was stated in the published annual report of the US intelligence community. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.